Graham and Barr vow to investigate Hillary Clinton of betraying USA. Lindsey Graham hit a home run in his opening statement at Barr's Senate testimony today. He said the Mueller investigation is over for him and explained why. He listed off all the resources spent: 30 or more lawyers, hundreds of subpoenas, search warrants, grand jury testimony, the millions spent. He explained that Trump gave Mueller everything: unprecedented access without ever claiming executive privilege. Look, it was a risky legal move as it gives the Democrats information to comb through to leak. But Trump was innocent and had nothing to hide and wanted the witch hunt over. Then Lindsey sent shivers down Hillary Clinton's spine. He detailed what she did when she was under investigation and got the same orders to preserve evidence as Trump did, which Trump and his team 100% complied with as required by law. Lindsey revealed that Hillary had a guy wipe her servers clean, smash phones, destroy devices in direct contradiction of a lawful congressional order. Then Lindsey got serious and said he wants an investigation into Hillary and her emails and the entire witch hunt. The Hill, Senate Judiciary Chairman Lindsey Graham, RS.C., declared in his opening remarks that Mueller found no collusion between the Trump campaign and the Russians and defended Barr over his judgment that Trump did not obstruct the probe. Graham then launched into an extended speech about his desire to investigate the origins of the FBI's counterintelligence probe into the Trump campaign's links to Russia, as well as the Clinton email investigation, forecasting plans to ask Barr about those issues. He read out loud several text messages exchanged by former FBI officials Peter Strzok and Lisa Page expressing criticism of Trump before the 2016 election. Republicans including Graham have seized on the messages as showing that the FBI agents who worked on the original probe into the Trump campaign and Russia were biased in their decisions. "We know that the person in charge of investigating hated Trump's guts," Graham said. Graham read one text message that described Trump as a f-king idiot, using the expletive during his remarks. "Sorry to the kids out there," Graham quipped to the room. Graham said he had reviewed the less redacted version of Mueller's report that Barr has made available to a select group of lawmakers and that he found it not to change anything in terms of the outcome. As to obstruction of justice, Mr. Mueller left it to Mr. Barr to decide. Mr. Barr did, Graham said. You have to have specific intent to obstruct justice. If there is no underlying crime, it is pretty hard to figure out what intent might be if there was never any crime to begin with. The president never did anything that stopped Mr. Mueller from doing his job. Graham later said of the Mueller investigation, "For me, it's over." Bill Barr just came forward and sent shivers down the spine of Team Hillary Clinton. "We don't know how high it went up the ladder, but it reeks of Podesta or the Clintons' famous bag of dirty tricks. Look, they play rough, that's why Bill won 2 elections. But for every action, there is a reaction, and after prodding by Chuck Grassley, Barr admitted the reaction with "Be strong and swift." From the Washington Times, Attorney General William P. Barr said Wednesday that he will probe whether the Clinton campaign's payments to a company using a former British spy who collected information from Russian sources amounted to collusion. Testifying to senators, Mr. Barr expanded on the scope of the review he says he's conducting into the activities over the summer of 2016, which included vehemently anti-Trump FBI employees making key decisions on Hillary Clinton and President Trump. But under questioning from Senator Charles E. Grassley, the Senate's senior Republican, Mr. Barr also said he'll look at the Clinton campaign's payments to facilitate the so-called Steele dossier, the salacious, mostly unverified and in some cases disproved set of documents that helped spur the Trump-Russia collusion narrative. "That's something that I am reviewing," Mr. Barr told the Senate Judiciary Committee. The Clinton campaign and the Democratic National Committee made payments hidden in campaign finance documents behind a law firm to Fusion GPS, a Democratic research firm that paid former British spy Christopher Steele to probe Mr. Trump. "That's the definition of collusion," Mr. Grassley said. Graham and Barr vow to investigate